So let's set the scene. A man and a woman go to a coffee shop to get to know each other. The man is telling the woman about himself, not so much information, just basic information, just to get to know one another. And then he asks her where she works. Does she have a career? What are her hobbies? Things about her that he would like to know. And she tells him that she works in an industry where she has a boss, or maybe she works for a company and she had to get educated or gain some skill sets to do that, but it's in customer service maybe, and she has to put on a persona where she's super nice to everyone and smile and pleasant, and the man cuts her off because that excites him. Oh, she has to be super nice and graceful and pleasant at work. Oh, I love that. I love that energy. Treat me like you treat the people you work for, is the first thing that comes out of his mouth. That's what I want a woman to do. I want a woman to treat me like they treat the people that they work for. They bosses and managers. Treat me like that. And she looks and she says, "What do you mean?" Okay, so what are your requirements? He don't have no requirements. He just want her to treat him good because he's a man. But he's not listing the skills or the requirements for that position. What's the name of this position that you're wanting me to take on? Is it I'm your friend? Or are we, friends with benefits? Or are we in a relationship? We're getting to know each other? Or am I going to take on the role as your wife? He don't have no title for her. But she's supposed to treat him the way that she treats her co-workers and management and directors and customers. But he wants all of that. But he doesn't have an outline of what he wants her to do. He doesn't have a title. He doesn't have a description. He doesn't have goals set up, or what the next few years will set up, or what the objective overall is for the position that he wants her to take. But he is stating that he wants her to treat him like she treats who she works for. Now, in her mind, who she works for, she got all these perks. So she's asking him about monetary values. He gets offended. What you mean? Why you asking me about money? Why I gotta pay you for that? Because you're asking me to treat you the way that I treat the people that I work for. The people that I work for, even before I started the position, is what she's telling him. I already had perks as soon as I signed the paperwork. I had insurance. I had discounts that I can get on cars and discounts on cell phones. Me and my entire household got brand new phones with the headphones and unlimited everything. I can go on trips and I get discounts to go on trips. What are you offering me for this position that you don't have a title for, that you don't know the duties of, but you want me to take it on? What is this position exactly? He don't know. He just know that he want her to treat him like she treats the people that she work for because he's a man. How does that sound? I think men are upset at women, but the upset is misguided and misplaced. Y'all been asking women to treat y'all the way that they treat the people that they work for. But you got to look at it in a standpoint of the people that they work for. They have a position. They can get promoted in the position. They start off with a certain salary. They can get raises. Some cases you get bonuses. Some cases you get sign-on bonuses, right? Some cases you get vacation time. You get sick time. You get life insurance, supplemental insurance, long-term, short-term, critical care, accidental. These are insurances. But then you have the perks, the discounts on the cars and the car insurance and home insurance, lawyers taking care of. It's so many perks with the position and vacations and all these things. But y'all want the woman to treat you like you her job, but you not giving her a title. In most cases, you just want to be up in her face when you feel like it, but you got a lot of people's faces that you want to be up in. Sometimes. Some of y'all don't. I don't know, right? Some of y'all do. just have a bunch of people whose faces you want to be up in, but you're not giving them titles. You're not giving them instructions on what it takes to be in that position for you to give you what you're asking for. Because you don't know yourself. You just sounds fly because you heard somebody else say it. But maybe the person you heard said, maybe they didn't have a job description for their woman either. What you're saying is you a job. And as a job, you supposed to be paying. So if you put yourself in a situation where you telling a woman, treat me the way that you treat your job, that means that you employing her. That's the energy that you giving off. And y'all been giving out that energy as men. You have literally been giving it off, so you cannot be mad when women have heard loud and clear they want us to treat them like they a job. What do jobs do? Jobs be paying. That mean they paying. Okay? That mean that they providing. They provide money. That mean they paying. So what you do when you go to your job? You be competitive. You ask for the amount of money that you want. You don't hide it. You have to. You have to be upfront with the job. And say, hey, I know y'all be paying so-and-so $25 an hour. I want $35. Well, why do you deserve $35? Because I'm more qualified than so-and-so. See, y'all don't understand what you asking for. And if you have a woman that's more educated or has more skills and experience in her position, she gonna be asking for way, way more. But you set it up that way, and now y'all mad that you set it up that way. You shouldn't have set it up that way. That's all. You got to change what you're asking for. You don't want the woman to treat you like they treat their job, because some of the women be horrible at their job. So you don't want them to do that. You just want them to love you for who you are. Okay? Let that be the takeaway. Don't get so much upset about me saying that you asking. You ask what you ask for. I done heard being say this myself, which is why I'm talking about it. They do say that. You have this nice voice for so-and-so. You get a smile on your face for so-and-so. You need to do that for me. Treat me like you treat your job. And that means what? The job is paying them. So that means that you comfortable with paying them for the smile, for the niceness, for the kindness. You don't want the woman to treat you like she treat her job. You want her to give you a divine affinity. To having a divine affinity for you. So that she treats you like she cares about you. When you're around and when you're not around. But you gotta let her care. You can't get mad because she care enough to tell you that, hey, you might want to slow down on drinking. You might want to slow down on drugs. If you do that, hey, how about we eat some salads? I know you like eating this. Let's do better. You know? You might want to slow down on this. You can't get mad at her for caring when she starts to care. Because that's what you want. You want a woman to be attentive to you, but not treat you like she treats her job. That's not what you want, because you don't want to give her money like that. You want to give her what you want to give her, but you don't want her to ask you for it. So stop saying that you want her to treat you like she treats a job, because that's not what you want. You want her to be respectful and graceful when she's in your presence, and be attentive to you when she's around, so you can reciprocate that same energy back to her. You don't want her to treat you like she treats a job, because some of these women at jobs they don't even like. So if you want her to treat you like she treats her job, she can't stand nobody at a job, and she getting paid to do that. So now she think, oh, well, I'm going to treat you bad, and I'm going to get paid to do it because you want me to treat you like you my job. Be careful what you ask for. That's all.